Your name suits me too, by the way. Alright. Alright. Jin Kazama. This character is fucking annoying. He has a lot of pokes. Has 2-1. 2-1 is very good. It's a high mid and it is -3. So this is a really good poke. Really good poke. Really good poke. Another really good poke that he has is down 4. Down 4 is really good because it pushes you away from me, as you can see, and it is -12 on block. So if you block it, you'll notice it's what's it? -12. It is very good, like extremely good. This is probably on the level of like Kazuya's down back 3. Kazuya's down back 3 is very similar in terms of like how it works and how it functions. So this is going to be like the Jin alternative. And then you were using it before, but down back 4. Down back 4 is really good because this move frame traps into two things. It frame traps into down forward 1, and it also frame traps into magic 4. Now magic 4 is Magic 4, if I press after down back 4, so if you do down back 4 into 4, right? You do down back 4 into 4, and then, yep, this crumples me. So you can actually launch me there, which is bullshit, but it is what it is, right? So either I jab to check you and you launch me, or any other move I do, you beat me. And you get a heat engager guaranteed. So that is a very important thing to watch out for, because let me tell you, I use it all the time. Like, all the time. And you can like can, so you can do down 3+4 after and launch me after if we trade. So once we trade on the interaction of magic 4, so you're gonna do magic 4 and then you can. Yeah. It's really you gotta be really aware of it. Yeah. So then magic 4 and then can. Yep, and now it's a launch. Yep. That is something you definitely want to make sure when you're like going against me, right? You don't want to press into that too much because then this could happen, right? But what you can kind of do, if you notice I'm going for the for the magic 4, right? So if you do the down back 4 into magic 4 again, right? Oh, this is really difficult. But there is a way to, there you go. You can step and duck. Like that. It's a little tricky, but you can do it, and this will cover, as you can see, it'll cover both options. But that one, then you have that one. But that one I can just interrupt at that point. But that's kind of the mixed game with it, because obviously I don't want to jab it, and I don't want to. I mean, I could dick punch it, but it depends, because then you could just do down forward 1, and down forward 1 will just catch everything else. That's kind of your like, I'm gonna press here, so you're just gonna run that. And speaking of which, magic 4. This button is amazing. Why? Because on counter hit, it'll guarantee me either down forward 1 or a 1+2 heat engage. It is very good. So if I turn it on for you, hold on, counter hit, and then there you go, do it again. Magic 4. There you go. Then you can either do 1+2. You can go ahead. 1+2, or you can get down forward 1-4. Whichever one you want to do. It really depends on if you want to get your heat now or get your heat later. Yeah. So those are two options that you have that are very good out of that. And you should be using them, especially when you're at the wall. Because when you're at the wall, if you do it, come up here and just do the magic 4 and the down forward 1. Do it. No, you don't have to. Only one time you tap the 4. Only one time you tap the 4. If you do it twice, it'll, and then wall splat. So that's something that is a very good tool to make sure you're looking out for, because that thing is quick. And also, even when I'm poking, right? Like when I'm poking like this, if you just check me with magic 4, a lot of the time I can't, you see, I can't really like do much here. I have to actually kind of respect that a little bit. So this is something that you want to, make sure you're using. It functions very similarly to, how like, I think KOG said it before. It's like when you poke, you can check people with generic grab because it's, homing, right? So that kind of functions as like his check. His check where you can just throw a move out that's safe like that and just check whether people are going to step. It's a very, very good move. So you want to make sure you're looking out for that. Apart from that, he has back to 1. This string is safe. It's a double mid. It is very long range, like very long range. But you can make it whip at about like, I think range 3, something. Yeah, it goes about whatever the measurement is in this game, I don't remember, but it goes about like from range 3 to range 1. If you use it at range like here, yeah, it covers about 2 whatever range. So it's a very good move. Definitely be careful about it. What else? It's good, but you got to remember that I also lose my turn. -9. A lot of these are going to end my turn. Like for example, another good mid back forward 2-3. This mid is really good because if I don't go into it, it's into Zen, it's safe, and if I go into Zen, it's +2. It's really stupid, like really stupid. And out of Zen, and this is the really important thing, I can actually frame trap you with a grab. So you have to be very careful. It's a 2+4. It's 2+4 for the grab. So you're gonna have to. So when you do it, you have to do 2+4 for the grab, and then and then I can't do anything. I have to respect that unless I either go for, like let's say a Let's say go for a hop kick, right? So you do that option, right? So go ahead and do that option again. The back forward 2-3 into the grab, right? And then I hop kick. So you catch me there, and then I can hop kick, right? But this is the great option, right? You also have Zen. You also have Zen up 1. This move is really, really stupid. Because watch, if you do Zen up 1, it's up 1 for the yeah. So if you do that, it beats my mid check. Completely beats my mid check. Oh yeah, that's a different one. And I think it also beats jab. You're doing 2 again. It's up 1. You're good. Oh, I can, yeah. If I do it quick enough, I can float you out of it. But a lot of people like to mid check and also like dick punch. That'll beat all of that. And also a lot of people will duck because they don't want to eat the low. The low is also very good to make sure you're using it. It's 1+2. So it was the 1+2 from before. Yep. Now that move is really good because you can either do that and we're back at neutral, right? So I can either hit you with it and we're back at neutral, or I can hold down forward and then I mix you up. And then that's a mix that you're either gonna dick punch or you're just gonna step, I think it's right. Yeah, you're gonna step right. And step right block. Because if you step right block, then you cover the 1. The only options that you're really gonna have to eat are the CD3, which is a homing mid, and the CD1. But the CD1 you can punish it at -13, and then this I lose my turn. So at the end of the day, as long as you're covering it with that, so watch, I'll show you actually. So just try to step right and then block after the 1+2. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Alright, so then we're gonna go into this. Then you can do that too. You could also do that too there, by the way. But you'll have to be a little careful because that can catch you. Oh, really? Huh? Interesting. Then it's probably the other one. Yeah, there you go. The other one. Now I have this stupid thing, and then this thing is like dumb as hell. It tracks like crazy, and also within poke and step range. So yeah, I don't know why they give him so many of these moves, but it's whatever. Yeah. So anyways, so after this, right, I want you to just step right. After that, step right and block, and I'm gonna show you how much that actually covers. So that covers electric. Nah, barely covers hell sweep. And then you have to step right block there. That's why I said, come on. Yeah, there you go. So now I'm at -13. The only, and then this option is really good to cover. Yeah, that one. Because a lot of Jins will do this to play it safe, and then you can launch me there. Yeah, that's something you have to look out for because a lot of Jins, they'll either do this or they'll do that, and both of those are beaten out by sidestep right. And if you block, you can block that and punish at -13. The only option that you're gonna have to look for is either the mix between this or this. If you actually step right and block, which isn't bad. And now you're limiting me to, this in the neutral or this, or this. And I'm gonna be honest, that's fuzzyable. It's hard to fuzzy, but it is fuzzyable at the end of the day. So you can kind of work it out there, but it is not easy to do. Any questions on that? Miles, do you have any questions on that, or?
Nope.
Nope? Alright. Then we'll move on to the next thing. Back forward 2-1, and then, my bad. Back forward 2-1, and then back forward 2-1-2. This is obviously a mid-high, and this is a mix-up between the back forward 2-3. This move is really good. And I mean, like, extremely good. The reason for that is because, well, one, it's a 3-hit string that has a mid-high mid that's -5. This is, like, extremely good. And I can also backdash away and create a whiff punishment, right here. Now, this is extremely good because the last hit of this safe mid-mid wall splats. So this last hit will wall splat. And another fantastic thing, he gets a version that launches you a normal hit. But, and this is a but, if I hit the next string, so I want you to, after you see me whip this, I want you to press like a, I don't know, like a can or something. Like I want you to press a can after you see me whip the first one.
Oh.
Okay, hold on, that was a little bit there. Ah, I need to be quicker. Okay. Okay, now you're doing it too quick, because I want to show you that it counter hit launches too, but... Ah, but whatever, I'll just... Actually, you know what? Hold on. I want you to do it. It'll be, I think it'll be better if you do it. So, here, what's it? So you're gonna do back forward 2-1, and then down forward 2 for the last hit. Oh wait, my bad, go ahead. Go ahead. And then it's down forward 2 in the middle of the string. It's weird. Back forward 2-1 and then down forward 2.
Yeah, down forward 2.
For the last hit, yep. Oh, oops, my bad, hold on, do it again. Yup, and that launches. If you just rip it, it is a guaranteed launch. So this is something that you want to do. Even if you notice people are pressing into the string, or another really good thing, and this is something that I like to use too, electric, and then that whips it. So if you're like, if I do it like right here, right? I whip the first one. Ah, fuck, come on. And then I hit that second one. And if I hit that on counter hit, I will launch you for that. But there's also another mix to that too. The back forward 2-3, that also is a counter hit launcher. If you do back forward 2-3, go ahead and do the back forward 2. It launches. So there is a lot of mix here, like a lot of utility for this and for this. Now, the good thing about this, and this is also something that Cryptic found out recent. I mean, he probably knew anyways. But if you see me delay this, right? If you see me delay that, you can step this right. So if you step right, like right on the hit, it's really difficult, but right there. Yep. And you can also do the same for the other move. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. There you go. You can also step it right there as well. So that's something you do want to keep in mind if you see that I'm delaying the string too much, and especially because you don't want to eat that mix. Trust me. And also, you could also parry the last hit as well. So if you want, you could just parry. His parry is back 1+3. That's his god parry. So if you want to use that, you can use that. But you can also parry it. Yep. And then it also is a different timing for that, which is why, you know, another reason why we have it. So that one you're gonna have to be a little bit more aware of. But it is, once again, very parryable, just like that one. You just have to be very mindful. But it is parryable. And then I think also with this too, I think you can actually, I'm not too sure if you can parry this one. I think you might be able to. Yeah, hold on. I think you can parry it if I delay. So if I delay it, yeah, you can parry it. That is also parryable, just in case, because I know other Jins will. Oh wow, even on immediate. Hold on, let me test that out. On immediate timing, let me see. Oh wow, that's actually interesting. Good to know. But yeah. So on immediate and delay timing, you can still parry that string, and you probably need to because yeah, the mix that I'm threatening here is absolutely crazy. Because then I can frame trap you, then I can launch you. Like there's just so many things. that you need to deal with out of this stance. That it's better to just parry that second hit anyways. But yeah, that's basically his like god string. This string is ridiculous. Like I don't understand why they left it the way that they did. But yeah, that's his good string. Are there any questions in relation to that string and what you can do with that string, or you think you got it?
Got it.
Okay. Then we'll move on to the more annoying ones. So he has a lot, and I mean a lot of jab strings. So for jab strings, he has 1, 2, 4. That's -4, a high, it pushes back, so you can duck this, the last hit and launch it. Just like that, yep. Or you can do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is very slow. This one you can step to the right. You gotta be pretty quick about it though. Yeah, there you go. Alright, and then he also has, and this one is just a punish. 1, 2, 1. It's a launch punish. So you can hop kick. Yeah, you can hop kick this. There you go, yep. A lot of this is just to mix you up because the frames are incredible here. I can step, like, first of all, I can push you all the way back so that I can make you whiff. Or I can sidestep after. These are very good for catching people off guard and, you know, once again, doing doing a lot of work with very minimal effort. These are things that Jins are gonna use. They're just gonna use, and they're gonna be very annoying. A lot of the time, I'm gonna be honest, what I like to do, if I see people go for this, I either do a long poke. So like if you do, 1, 2, 4, that's the high one. So if you do 1, 2, 4, I just forward 4. Or what I'll do, if I notice you're backdashing, right, or just moving after, if you do 1, 2, 4 again, oh, my bad. Do it again. I'll do a homing mid and I'll catch you. Because a lot of people like to move and button, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you cannot do that. You will catch people with this shit. Or like a homing mid or something, if they're doing that. If they're doing 1, 2, 3, you should just treat this as any other poking situation. Like the 1, 3, the down forward 1, down 4, just step. Make sure you're checking, kind of step with me and see where I'm messing up and beat me. Like, you know how Feng is, right? Feng has like crazy pokes and he's like, he can poke you down to death. And this is something that he can also do too. And the 1, 2, 3 basically plays into that situation unless you're hyper aware that I'm using it and then you step it. But that, you got to be very aware that you're going to be ready to step the string. This is one of the ones that's going to catch you slacking kind of deal. And you know, at the very least, you don't want to get hit by it. At the very least, you don't want to get hit by it. Even if you block it, it's not too bad because you're back in neutral, right? But you want to keep that in mind. And then, oh yeah, and then he has down forward 4. This overhead is really good. He has a lot of overheads that are really, really broken. This is good because then I can backdash away from you and then create a whip. Yeah. You could also hunt me down with that too. But this is a very good tool to either, you know, hit you, you know, for heat engage, or if we're doing, or if we're in poking situation, right, and I'm poking you down, and I hit you with that, and then backdash, now I create a whip. So this is something you want to keep in mind. He's trying to create whips off of this, as you can see, like that, or like that, and then you whiff right there, and then he launches you. So you got to be careful, because this move they're definitely going to want to use. Oh. And then I want to also mention this too, because this is very important. So his forward 3 is his axe kick. Every Mishima basically has this, whether it's like Devil Jin, whether it's Kazuya, Heihachi, Reina, all these guys have that. But Jin is a little bit special because he gets his jab strings out of it. Oh my god, can I actually do it? There you go. Yeah, what's up?
When you get the chance, like, after a little bit, I kind of want to show you a replay because I'm so pissed about this.
No, you're good. I'll review it in a second. But
yeah.
Let me just get this over with first. But,
yeah, continue.
But yeah. So after forward 3, this is his safe launcher. And I really hate how this works, but it also plays into the on block. It's -4, so you could technically poke and step with this. I don't like that they did that with this move, but you know, you're gonna have to hold that. Honestly, it's just how it is. Like as you can see, yeah, I can't really, yeah, it's kind of stupid. You gotta be like, yeah, the 1-2 will catch you. This is a better, hold on, go ahead, do it again in this set. Yeah, well, Jin, he believes in his heart, he believes in his heart. Bless his soul, he believes in his heart. But, what's it? Yeah. So he can play like poke and step with his normal hit launcher. It is really dumb. But you also have to bear in mind that Jins are also going to do the rest of the strings, you know what I mean? And the other strings. That is just going to play very similarly to what I mentioned to you with all this stuff. It's annoying, but it's there. And I want to make you aware of it. A lot of the time, it's better to just whatever they do, and then they'll probably overextend after or something, right? So that's generally what you want to do, because in this game you also got to be mindful, right? Like 1, 2, 4, right? Like I'm pushing you away, but at the same time I'm walking in and I'm taking my turn. In this step where I'm choosing to move, you can hit me. While we're back here in neutral, I can either make a choice to attack you or I can make a choice to move in. If you see me constantly moving in after 1, 2, 4, kill me. If you see me stepping after this, kill me. Because you have homing shit. You have big button that counter hits and safer button that, you know, pokes. Like there's options to like beat that without having to play into all of this fucking bullshit that is dumb as hell and like stupid and dumb. The only thing that you really want to make sure you're dealing with is this. You don't want to let them get away with that. That is 100% what you don't want to let them get away with, because that shit, I mean, think about it. If you didn't launch punish can, right? It becomes a launcher that, you know, it's not launch punishable, like Hop. And I'm gonna be honest, we already have enough of those problems. You know, enough of those fucking problems. We don't need to add another one, you know what I mean? So, that one you definitely want to make sure you're aware of. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let me also go into the other stuff. So, well, first of all, any questions about the jab strings and the forward 3 into jab strings?
Nope.
Alright, then we'll move on to the other key moves. So, unlike Feng, because I know Feng can basically murder you with down forward 1 and down forward 1 back 1 and all this shenanigans, Jin makes up for that in having, he has forward 4. This move is broken as fucking shit. Why? Well, first of all, this thing hits you from Africa, and it is a counter hit launcher. I am not joking. This is actually a counter hit launcher. If you hit me with this,
Yep.
counter hit launcher.
It's
It's dumb as shit. Now, the thing is, if I go on into Zen on block, right? I'm gonna be at -1. You can either step me, but once again, you have to bear in mind, I have that, right? So what you can actually do is mid-check, like a lot. I know your Feng has a back 4. My equivalent is down forward 3. Down forward 3 is my 12 frame mid-kick. It is really good, and if you see me doing shit out of this, just down forward 3 me. Literally, if you see me do anything after, like if I go into Zen, out of this, just down forward 3. You will beat like everything. You'll beat like mostly everything. See? Hold on, and then that one you gotta be quicker. It's just down forward 3, down forward 3. Only one tap, because then it changes to a different move. There you go. So you can see, if you just down forward 3 immediately, you'll check it. And this is also the same with back 3. Back 3 is very similar. Goes into stance, that's not safe, you can just check me. Now, you do have to be a little careful, because I'm pretty sure I can do that. Oh wait, hold on. Try to do the down forward 3 again there. Oh no, you can even float me out of that. Yeah, so then I guess you have a definitive answer to everything there. And Feng as well in back 4. You know the back 4 that's 12 frames, it goes to the back 4 too. That one will also check it as well. It's a very similar, like, you know, 12 frames mid check. If you ever see me go into Zen on block out of forward 4 and also out of back 3, those are completely fake. You just need the 12 frame mid out of it. A lot of other characters left the 13 frame, but yeah, that one's a little rough. That is a tricky one to deal with if you don't have a 12 frame mid, like Lars. But yeah, there's basically that. Are there any questions on the Zen stuff, the interruptible stuff?
Nope.
All right. And what the fuck else? Oh, The other stuff. 1-3. That's another jab string. This shit is stupid. You know how it is. Oh, and and I'm glad you did that. He has 1-3, of course. That's minus 12. Why? God knows. But if you decide to block it, right? So if I decide to block it and punish, right? I want you to go for the next one. Counter hit launcher. Yes, that is a counter hit launcher. Here, hold on. I'll actually show you. It actually does pick up. A lot of people don't know it, but it actually does. Well, let me see if I can land it from here. Wait, hold on. Just stand right there. There you go. Yeah, and it actually launches. It's so dumb. Like, really, really dumb. You want to make sure you're keeping that in mind, especially, like, if they're just doing this and they notice you're trying to block and punish, be very mindful of that. That 1-3, they have that follow-up that'll counter hit launch. And then, the other one, 3-1-4. Yep, we're back to this again. We're back to the counter hit launch low. It is dumb. Why? I don't know. Now, as you can notice, all of these strings are high, low, low, high, high, low. Yo. So it's either high, high, low, or high, low, low. So, if you see me start doing these, just know you can duck the fuck out of these things. And you can even duck 3-1 in the middle of it. So if I do 3-1, you can actually duck it. Like right there. Yeah, see? So that one you can kind of deal with. And you don't want to let me get away with it because it is -1. And -1, we're back to stepping, you know what I mean? So that one you don't want to let me get away with. A lot of people like to throw this if I'm trying to, like, you know, I'm seeing that I'm overwhelming the fuck out of you and I want to get away with something. That one is the... I'm throwing everything else at you, like I'm throwing everything else at you, right? And then I throw this in there, and then step. That's how they like to use it. So you want to be a little bit mindful of that one being there, and also, you know, the trap after, the little sneaky little fucking stupid flow. That thing is dumb, but yeah, those are definitely some that you want to make sure you're mindful of. Oh yeah, and then you actually just reminded me. I never use it, but other Jins will definitely use it. Down forward 2, on block, -2. So once again, if you use the 12 frame mid, you can interrupt it. So if you do the down forward 3 again on block here, just 1. Yep, see, and that's my quickest option. That's my quickest option. So you're beating everything. Yeah, you got to be on it, but you'll beat it. See, so. Another one that you can kind of just kill me for. You got to be on it. Apart from that, I don't really think there's much else. Like, the only other thing that you want to make sure, like, for the odd chance that somebody's doing this in the neutral, and I have one friend that actually uses this move, but I've literally never seen anybody use it. You know the wall ender, Savage Sword, right? This shit you can step it to the left. Oh. Yeah, you can step that shit to the left and murder me for it. Nobody uses this, but just in case. Because, and the only reason because, I think the first hits are actually a counter hit launcher. So if you just do down back 2-2. Just do down back 2-2. Yeah, it's a counter hit launcher. So you can actually launch me off of that. Yeah, you have to do like down 3-4 or whatever. Well, let me see. Walk forward real quick. I think it's like this. Yeah, something like that. But you get the point. Nobody uses it, but it's something to keep in mind. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that this character has. I guess his punishment. I hate to admit this, but this is the most carried thing about him. All of his punish is wall splat. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. All of his punish is wall splat. 2-4, wall splat. Back 1-2, wall splat. Down forward 1-4, wall splat. 1+2, wall splat. I think the only one that doesn't is his 14. But honestly, it's bullshit. How to deal with these? So you obviously have your 2-1. Your 2-1. You're already dealing with this. This is, you know, bullshit. But your 2-4, you're gonna want to duck it. This is something that is absolutely necessary, especially if you know, like, you did something punishable. And I'm going for a punish, and I'm like...
Wait, Miguel. Is that -13?
Yeah.
Do that again?
Yeah. But that's, you know, that's just how it is regularly. You know, regularly it's just minus 13. If I go into Zen,
I didn't even know that was minus 13. Holy fuck.
yeah.
Oh,
If I
okay.
go into Zen, it's minus 6. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that's in the realm of like you can hop kick me out of this stance, and I can't do a thing about it. Like if you just hop kick, you'll beat me every time, no matter what I do.
Interesting.
See, like that's my quickest option. He's just beating me, unless.
But you would never just do that.
Unless
You would never do that move just
I
raw.
have to do that. Like I have to force a power crush. But I'm gonna be honest. If you want the answer to that too, jab. Jab and block.
Jab,
You gotta jab block, yeah.
Dick jab.
Nah, but it'll crush it. Watch. Big jab, down back. It'll be down back 1. But you can do that too, yeah. If you do down back 1 is his dick punch. If you do down back 1 is his dick punch. Down back. Yeah, there you go. If you dick punch it. Oh yeah, you can actually interrupt it there, huh? Well, yeah. Anyways, that's another way to deal with it then, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that the jab should have beat it. Yeah. Well, if you want to play it safe, then that's your way to beat it. But you can beat it. It's super abusable.
Because I'm assuming you don't have enough frames to do the jumping. The low crushing.
Oh, you mean this shit? Yeah, no, I don't.
Samsara, right?
Yeah, he could hop kick me out of it. If you hop kick, yeah, he beats me there too. What's up?
Dude, I got fucking robbed.
Dude, I got
robbed. But anyways, let me
No,
make
so,
sure. I want to just make sure I'm getting done with this first, and then I'll deal with it. But
Go for it.
okay, yeah. So, anyways, with the 2-4, you want to make sure you're ducking this. This is very important to make sure that you're ducking. And there's a lot of leeway because if you don't want to deal with, for example, the 2-1-4, which by the way, this 2-1-4, everyone talks about this string. This string is bullshit. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You want to do one of two things. You either
You can react to the low.
the low is very reactable, so you can kind of like see it and then just duck it like that. You can see me like my leg kind of starts like it does like a little like tweaking out type shit. You can block that minus 12, so you can do minus 12 on that. It used to be launch, I don't know why. And then if you do and then the 4 is just minus 10. This is just a mix that you're gonna have to eat. However, and this is however. If you see that I'm delaying it, you can do either one of two things. You can either backdash, so you can backdash away. It's really, yeah.
Ah, that sucks, Tony.
So you can backdash away. Yeah, it's. Well, I think it's like a KVD or something like that, but it is possible. Or and you could sidestep right. You could also sidestep to right. Oh my god, hold on. This is difficult. Yeah, you gotta do it like immediate. Oh fuck.
Ethan, that shit has me so fucking livid.
Ah! I swear it's possible. I swear it is possible.
I think somebody did it to you.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I remember you were playing ranked silver.
2-1-4 on delay is steppable, but I'm gonna be honest, and this is another one of those situations with this, just parry it. Honestly, just parry it. You could probably just parry it. Oh. There you go. And you also have, your parry as well in fangs, so you could also just do that too. But the one thing you want to make sure you're looking out for is definitely the low. That is kind of annoying, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really get anything off of it, and I'm gonna be honest, if I hit the 4, right, it technically is supposed to wall splat on counter hit, but I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit never fucking wall splats. No matter how you want it to work, it'll never fucking work. I hate that thing with a burning passion, it's so bad. But yeah,
So,
you definitely
wait,
want
you basically got a reverse fuck 3-string. That's worse.
now worse. It used to be better, but now worse.
Because it starts from a high, then it goes to mid.
Yeah.
Not mid-high. Into splat. That's interesting. It's worse.
It is. Well, I mean, it was better. It was better, and technically it is better to start on a high into a mid that's -3. The shit is fucking.
Like it's safer.
Safer, better.
The reward is just buns.
It used to be crazy. The reward used to be crazy, and that I can't even deny. Love 2-1-4. Anyways, no, but I digress. What's it?
I agree.
Overall though, that's the basic gist with him. Oh yeah. One other thing. Let me make sure I mention these. The dive kicks. These things are genuinely like super annoying. Yeah, that's 3 plus 4 and then 4 out of them. Yep. Okay. If you do them at a range and you see that you're going like let's say you see me go into the air like that, right? Step right. You literally just want to step right. It's a little bit tricky and you got to be ready for it. A little tricky and you.
And you don't want to be playing second.
Excuse me? Wait, step left then. Step left. Hold on. What the fuck? Yo, this. I've seen people step this shit. What the?
It's go up close. Get up close.
There you go. It was step right. I fucking thought it was. There you go. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit quicker.
Do it really close to him. There you go.
Yeah, but it's gonna do that.
It probably has really good tracking up close.
Yeah, that's why I called it this bullshit. It's really stupid. Oh fuck, hold on, my bad.
That's the Tekken 8 kicking
there you
right
go.
there.
Yeah. Step right. I really wish I had a defense for that move. I have no defense. That move is dumb as shit.
Power crush? Can you power crush on reaction?
Probably. Honestly, you could probably just power crush it. His power crush is down 1, so if you wanna if you wanna try the power crush on reaction, but it is a little yeah, you can also do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and then he has the other one.
If you're sharp.
And he has the other one too. Down it's a 3 plus 4, but that one you can I believe that one he starts with his left kick. I think that one you have to step left, I'm pretty sure. So if you step that one left. There you go. Yeah. It's a mix up. It's really stupid. It's kind of like it's also like Elisa's flying through the air with some bullshit from 10 miles away. It's kind of like that, but on Jin. Trying to think. Oh, and then I guess you also want to be careful about forward, forward, forward. A lot of Jins like use this to get you the fuck away from them, but you can just step right. Like the majority of Jin's kit, you're gonna step right anyways, and this also plays into that because let me tell you, a lot of people fucking use this to get you away from them and then launch you for it. Like if you press. Very good whiff creation tool. Very good. I don't use it because I'm bad, but that's the point. Yeah, I think that's. I really do think that's everything. Oh, and then this move is dumb as shit.
The Trojan horse. Yep, Trojan horse.
The Trojan horse. Down 2. It's minus 14. It's really good. It high crushes. It is like barely reactable, but it is still really stupid, and it's not as good as it once was, but it's still really good. Definitely make sure you're watching out for that. His lows are very good. I honestly wouldn't recommend playing into it too much because he has some crazy shit, but you could, if you see that I'm going from low to low, just dick punch. That's a general thing, right? Like, if you see me going from low to low, and then low into low into low, like, you can just dick punch me out of it, and most of the times you'll be fine. But, yeah, I don't really think that, like, I went over...
I think I will doing that with Scourge, though. Scourge is plus 4. You can just hop kick your ass.
That's true, but a lot of Jins will like to do this because you're already down on the floor, and they'll go into a mix from here. And then, let me tell you, man,
you can hop kick the full crush.
Yeah, but then if he presses... Mouse, I want you to hop kick after you get hit by this. That. Or that. So there's a lot of things I can do here. A lot of things that I can do here.
I bet you could hop kick him for dick puncher. That's fine.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but there's a bunch of... There's so much that I can do that it... You know, once again, it's a mix, you know what I mean? But you don't want to feel helpless there, because if you feel helpless there, you're gonna lose. Or another thing too, and this is also something that people neglect, and this is also something that I neglect. When you get hit by a low, step right, because a lot of my buttons will track that way anyways. If you step right, immediately... Now, is he there?
Yeah, he's only plus 4. You should be able to...
Yeah, if you step right immediately after getting hit, there you go. Oh, my bad. Yeah, that shit is stupid. Yeah, that shit is dumb.
I remember you labbing that out. You gotta duck. Yeah, you gotta step duck.
You gotta step duck. Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, he did it before. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice shit.
That is possible. Apart from that. I mean, I don't really think, like, I think that's kind of the gist of it. Oh, and then, back 1-2, that's his 12 ring punish. It is a high. A lot of people like to think that that is a high mid. This is not a high. This is not a high mid. This is a high. So you can duck the second hit of that. That is his 12 ring punish. So you can duck it. Yeah.
That looks like the mid. That looks like the mid. It looks like the exact same animation.
It doesn't.
Wait, do the mid?
The mid? What do you mean? Ah! Fuck.
Safe mid, -9, mid.
Oh, this shit? Or are you talking about this?
No. That. Yeah, it looks kind of similar. To
It doesn't.
I can see the difference.
Yeah, there's.
I can see the difference, now, but it looks kind of similar. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
What else is there? I don't think there really is. Down forward. Oh my god. Yeah, and then down forward 1-4. Now this, a lot of people don't know how to deal with this, and I'm gonna be really honest with you. -9, -12. Either way, I'm losing my turn here no matter what. If you really want to, you can go for the duck here. Like, you can absolutely duck it. But the only problem that you have is that I can delay the 4. Wait, hold on. I can delay it. Fuck, come on. Like that. And then make it about the same time as the mix on the mid anyway. So you have to, like, you're gonna have to end up being very, very careful anyways. But that's something you definitely want to keep in mind, that I'm not even, like, regardless of the mid-high, I'm not even going to be able to do anything off of this anyways. So
you lose your turn completely. Yeah, you're -9.
Or -12. Like, but, and this is the very huge but, my reward is very, very good. Actually, I don't even need counter hit. Yeah, so Mouse, if you, hold forward for me. So my reward is either wall splat, or if you do it again, real quick. Wall splat. Wall splat or wall splat. So you definitely don't want to play into that mix too often. That mix is ridiculous. Honestly, most of the times you can either take your turn back or just step after, or just step into a button or something. But, like, generally you don't want to eat that mix. That mix is dumb, and you can just kind of completely avoid it, because that shit, I'd lose my turn anyways.
Did you show down 4?
Yeah, I showed him down 4. Yeah. I showed him I showed him it all in a matter of importance. And that was definitely important. That was, like, early on. And then this is another one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mouse, you can like hop kick me out of this. Like this is while standing 1-2 into Zen. Yeah, this is like the most. This is super. Oh wow! I actually didn't know I could do that. Yeah, well, I mean the same thing. The same thing kind of. The same thing kind of goes into effect here.
He needs it.
He needs it. But the same thing.
-9 pistol power crush.
But Mouse, you remember what I said before, the down 4-3, right? Oh, no, my bad. The down 4-3 mid check, you can just mid check it. So you just gotta do the down 4-3, not 4, down 4-3. That fucking works too? I'm surprised. Color me surprised. Well, anyways, that beats every other option except the power crush. And then you single out the power crush and then you destroy me for it. Just like everything else, basically. Like, for example, when I was telling about this too, you can also down 4-3, but I don't have any power crush, so that just completely beats that out. And then, you know, kind of the similar stuff. What else did you have?
You show him the parry?
I did. Yeah, the parry's ridiculous. It'll parry, like, basically.
What about the parry, the one that has a hitbox?
Oh, the back 1+2. Yeah, so he has a parry and a sabaki. This is a sabaki. It's back 1+2. Yeah, so this is another parry option if you really want one. So another really good way to use it is out of this. You can parry the last hit. So here, hold on, I got you. There you go, yeah. So you can parry that as well. Usually the follow-up is forward 4, but if you want to be safe, you can do forward 2.
After parry,
yeah, of course. But apart from that, yeah, that's.
What's the move where he crosses his arms and then has his wing? What the fuck is that move?
This one?
Is it a heat only move?
Crosses his arms only?
Yeah, he has his arms up and then he like crosses them, brings them out.
Oh, like that.
Got, Yes, that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
That move is ridiculous. That move is insane.
Oh.
Chisto?
Here, I'll activate your heat too, just so you can have it as well. He has 2 heat moves. They're very good. Down back 1+2. This is +4 mid power crush that leads into a mix. Very good.
Stupid.
Then he also has what I like to call the enemy move. Forward 1+2. This move is dumb as hell. This is flying through the air with some bullshit from 10 miles away, and it also heavy tail spins, and it, you know, leads into a mix of a -12 health speed. If you want to just test them like that.
-12. I mean, you can parry it though.
Or you could, you know, -14 there. Dumb as hell. He gets like a mid electric at. He gets a mid electric at +4. It's +4. This is -13. So that's -13. Oh yeah, this also heavy tail spin as well. Trust me, I wish I knew. I wish I knew the words to describe this character, and I don't.
Yo, that mid electric, he should probably have that. Let's be real.
No, for real. But apart from, well, I don't think there really isn't anything else that I can think of that's really like important on him. I think I went over the strings. I went over that bullshit. Yeah, I went over everything, like the jab strings, everything.
The throws?
Oh, I mean, I guess,
throws.
yeah, he has a, by the way, Malls, so he has a completely, like, full throw grade. So he has down forward 2+4. Down forward 2+4 is his 2 break. Just, yeah, down forward and then 2+4, 2+4. It's, yeah, down forward and then 2+4, down forward 2+4, like that. Yeah, there you go. So that's his 2 break. Then he has a up forward 1+2. Up forward 1+2 is his 1+2 break. And then he also has, and this is the weird one, QCB, so it's quarter circle back and then 1+3. That is his 1 break. That's like a command throw. Yeah. Hold on, you'll get it. Still not that. Quarter circle back and then 1+3. There you go. That is his complete throw game. It is very stupid. Like, extremely stupid. Oh, right.
It seems like the rewards though for the throws aren't like
I mean, it's a throw.
none of them break floor or get wall splat, right? So.
No. Up forward 1+2 breaks wall.
Well, yeah, up forward 1+2, but that's like normal.
No,
I'm talking about the other
not
throws.
all of them do that. Not all of them do that, but some of them do. I think
so most are like a wall splat or a floor break.
Most, but not all. It just depends. It depends on the character. Oh yeah,
and then you put Mary in.
One other thing that I want to mention too. People, and this is another thing I don't like. People will say, like for example, the forward 3-1, and this is something that I haven't shown you. That is a heat engager, but he also has forward 3-3. This is a mix-up. Once again, you can see a -8 there, or -12. So this is another one of those strings where you don't want to take the mix-up. However, and this is something that is a big however, I can go into stance here. So once again, down forward 3, check me. If I'm going into stance, you down forward 3, check me. With the down forward 3, you're just gonna check me. Yep. Oh, hold on, I got you. So down forward 3, check me. Or, and this is a big or, I can back away from you and create a whip.
Yeah, it's going good.
So you gotta be very careful. Yo, you gotta be careful with that. And I can also do the same thing with this as well. And this is while standing 1-3. So I can either do that, or I could do this, and then you and then you interrupt with down forward 3. Now I think that's it. I think I hit everything.